Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram.
Has a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Law. Aimed beyond the defence. Picked out brilliantly. Law! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Law is offering a wry smile there.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. And he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it. Donatoni. Del Piero is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Donatoni. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And Hullet! And the ball's come loose here.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. He's tried one! Magnificent from Mateus! A finish right from the top draw! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Del Piero. Law. Now it's Del Piero. Law. Pirlo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a key interception.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that has been cut short. And they're quick to get it back.
There will be 1 minute
Donatoni.
time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Zanetti. Nice control. Donatoni receives it in a good position here. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Pete.
He's had a shot! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Del Piero. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Donadoni. And this is Del Piero. Decent chance! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Gullit receives it in a wide position. That's a sharp pass. And it's Gullit. Law gets flagged offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Dennis Law, number 13, Donadoni, number 15.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 21, Owen.
Szoboszlai.
Number 22,
Szoboszlai.
Soboslai. Number 7,
Owen. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Irwin. Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to play it through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he cuts out the supply. Mateus. Now it's Owen. Now it's Neymar. He has found a way through. Could move up a gear here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good... He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Some resolute defending there. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Irwin. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, this is a great position. Rijkaard. Zola. Can he get it through? Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's that. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Mbappe,
It's Neymar!
loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is out of play.
There will be a throw-in.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Nicely weighted ball.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Has a look and plays it forward.
Bergkamp.
And here's Hullet.
Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now that's well seen too. Played into space. Pass is just off target. Now it's Neymar.
Neymar!
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Messi.
Zola tries from a long way out. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Zola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, no joy this time. Neymar. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Knocks it into space. Mbappe.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Howson.
And we've reached half-time.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through.
Rijkaard.
And it's Bergkamp.
Makalele eases the ball away from him.
Bergkamp has it out wide and in space. And he's quick to get it clear again.
It's Bergkamp! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Rijkaard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to...
Bergkamp! Oh, it's hit the post! That's caused a worry or two.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared without hesitation. Howson deals with that comfortably. Howson gets it clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Messi.
So the team's separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period.
And the score is 1-0.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Law. Played through into space. Back into the middle.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Santos really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Some resolute defending there. Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! Oh, and that should have been two.
Bergkamp has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Corner number 2 then. Big header! He scores! And this is getting better and better. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Tries to pass it through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
A probing pass. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. And that's it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Van Dijk voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Well, after all of that, Jim,
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, one of the smartest wingers around, Peter, is Oyarzabal. I really like the way he just instinctively seems to know when to take people on or when to release it. And not being a physical specimen, you really have to show good tactics.
And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Mateus goes for goal!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mateus really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
Madrid can try it again now.
This is their second corner of the game. Zola getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, super shot, surely!
Irwin
Gets it away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Irwin
Takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Neymar. He's tried one! Oh, yes, it's there! And surely that has won the day! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Santos have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Santos are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
He could be in here.
Oh, it's come loose.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Driving on and making good progress. Pele.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Can he get it through?
Oh, delightful ball.
Two added minutes
Baresi.
has been indicated.
He's in a good position. It's Pele!
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a good look here.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Sola!
And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Santos, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Law. Zola. No outsmarting him this time.
And this is Neymar.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Sola.
And that is masterful defending.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
It's hit the upright. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Good chance here! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, smashing header! It's a goal! And
This is getting better and better. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. And this is Zola. He's got away. Great vision. That's been slipped through. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Good take and big chance!
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Good reason for optimism here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Zola. And he's well positioned here. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. The ball has bounced loose now. Odo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that will be it. Santos can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Law taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he said it.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Looking for options for movement. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Del Piero. Looking to play him in. Kukçu. Oh, easy pickings there. Zola. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Pelé conjures time and space where few can. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Del Piero. White cuts it out. Great vision. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed.
Pelé! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Piqué is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Maldini does well to get it back. Pelé. And it's Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zola. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Searching pass he's played there. Zanetti. Pelé chasing after it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And this is Pelé! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Makaleli. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Del Piero. Tries to play it through. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And now the breakaway. Makalele gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Love, it's Neymar! He scores! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
After 68 minutes is number 11, Neymar. Substitution for Barcelona, number 25, Zola.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Coming on the field,
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And that could set him on his way. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pele! Should have equalised.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Neymar. Best. And it's Soboslai. Pele. He's beaten the last man. Shapes to shoot. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neymar is flagged offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Pele. Pinches it off him.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He shifted it to the flank. And he's worked it through. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Pele is onto it in a flash. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Attendees, this is a
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Ivica Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
Could be danger here. Law! Oh, it's in! Finally! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looks to the other side. Strong running down that left flank. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Out for a throw. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Zola, he's gone for goal.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And they're quick to get it back. Zola, looking for the run, tries to pass it through, and he's found a way past. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Foot in. He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Xavi Alonso, best.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Very nicely done. Neymar! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Lovely feet. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Well read, nice interception. And he's managed to get free. And once more he proves rigid and robust. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Thuram gets it away.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Del Piero! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Xavi Alonso. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and
he's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's another chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's an imaginative pass. Zola looks to get on the end of this. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Pelé. Neymar.
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Decent progress down the left.
There will be 1 minute.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nicely aimed pass. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Law claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Makalele.
Tries to play it through.
Now it's Messi, and he's found a way past. They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Law showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Now that's well seen too.
Vinicius Junior is flagged offside.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Musiala.
Irwin can get it clear.
Spread it left.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Makalele does well to stand firm and defend it.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And this is tries a shot! Goal! Santos! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Number 8, Neymar!
Santos have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And here's Soboslai. And that was nowhere near his best. Costa Curta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Oh, that's well spotted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I'd like to draw your attention to the
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field is number 9, Pele.
There's the start of the second half.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Irwin. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's through, now is he in? Caceres gets over and intercepts. And he's running through. And this is Pele. It's Pele! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
Could be danger here. Vinicius Junior. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Caceres. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Neymar tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Aimed beyond the defence. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit.
Szoboszlai! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Law picks it up out wide. It's Pele! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And time is up. Argentina have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Pele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Well, now here's a good battle. Law! They've got to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught napping! Cross to the back post. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Zola with the clearance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Xavi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's ruffled a few feathers. Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Knocks it into space. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Cafu. Now it's Bojan. Piqué goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's got away. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Van Dijk gets it away. Neymar. Now, who's going to be first to this? Xavi. Ball's played through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Robson. Piqué is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. And he's there to belt it away. Ball is over the line. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pele played out towards the right wing. Tries to play it through,
Has been indicated.
and the through ball. An uncompromising challenge. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick announcement.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Tampa Bay are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mateus, very much a man of this moment. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. So much time and space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Pele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
This their second corner of the game. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Pele. He's had a shot! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Batistuta. And he's lost Batistuta! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Robson does well to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Batistuta. Pele. Now it's Pele. Zanetti. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Xavi. And this is Xavi. And he's managed to get free.
Tampa Bay really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
And this is it's Pele! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. He's got tall. That's a half-decent try.
Xavi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Neymar.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Batistuta.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Chance here to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Pirlo calmly anticipates. Chiellini. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Well timed, excellent interception. And time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
And many say it was that game against the boys from Madrid when they donned the cloak of near invincibility. A game where that much-lauded front three really did deliver in style.
Yep, and they combined for all 3 goals. And it was Neymar, of course, who got the first of them.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Zola. Tries from distance. Now it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Law aims beyond, and the shot! Goal! Argentina! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Argentina are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. That is good alertness. And he's been shifted off it. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Law gets into a good position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Wriggles his way through. Zola, oh, just skips past his man.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Irwin is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Ball's gone out of play.
Argentina can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Bojan. Bojan Krkic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Donatoni.
That was lovely, that.
Irwin is always looking to play quality balls. Engages and forces him up. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the space here. Real chance! They've done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Law really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Argentina really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Argentina go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 18. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Pele.
There's the start of the second half. And it's Bojan.
Such good technique.
He is through here. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Argentina different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming...
It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Argentina with the corner. They're first. Adams clears it away. Mateus! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mateus actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. He's had a shot! And he can clear it away. Just eases him off the ball. He's got away. That is good strength. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Argentina are down to 10 men.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Tries to play it through. Well, played right into his path. Just the goal. He's had a shot! And it's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Argentina, number 25.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Neymar! Oh, crossbar! Donadoni going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a quick free kick. Belletti. Threads one in, and he's onside. It's run loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a cute ball. Oh, sweet feet. A whisker away from making it 4.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Maldini calmly anticipates.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution. Gets a good foot in there. Ronaldo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Vinicius Junior, and he's there to make the challenge. Searching pass he's played there.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's in a great position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
4 added minutes on the board. Great vision. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Cannavaro. And time is up. Argentina, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Hello, attendees.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So it's away we go then.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Well, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Del Piero. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Oh, off the bar! And another try! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nice touch. Pirlo. He is just caressing the ball. And he goes cross-field. Makalele can see things others simply cannot. Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So it is still 0-0. Nedved. It's a searching pass. Szoboszlai. And he was quick to react. Pirlo. And it's Gullit. It's Gullit. Played out to the right. And it's Makalele. Makalele carries the ball down the right. Shot, surely! Rijkaard. And there's the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Now it's Eto'o. Nedved plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Roberto Carlos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal. And it's Nedved. Irwin wins the duel this time. Szoboszlai. Makalele. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Takes a shot. No, not quite.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Zanetti.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Turam. Makalele. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Piqué spots it and intercepts. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's good play. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And the shot! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 53 minutes is number 22.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Del Piero being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Makalele. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Eto'o. That's been cut out, well played. Barcelona are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0.
Eto'o! It's there! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Number 14.
And that has added a whole new complexion.
He's having a hit! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Now, that has not gone well. That's a throw. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Eto'o. Caught offside that time.
Romania really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Szoboszlai. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And he's quick to snatch it back. Szoboszlai cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's had it taken off him. Played in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
It's Pirlo! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So, many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.